starting with the men's lightweight coxless fours. Here's Chris Baillieu and Gerald Sinstadt once again.
This is the second repechage of the men's lightweight coxless fours. 4 lanes in use. First 3 will go directly to the semi-finals. Great Britain are in lane 1. They'll be at the top of your picture. Ireland in the green vests in 2. Austria in 3. They're in the front of the picture then. And then blue for Spain in lane 4. Now, in theory, this British 4 is plenty fast enough to qualify, but they've been a bit of an enigma, Chris.
Yes, they didn't have a good opening round, and I hope they're going to take a leaf out of the book of the double that also didn't go very well in the first round and then redeem themselves today. They did not get into the race really in the opening round. They raced reasonably well to 500, but it really wasn't good enough. And today they've really got to show what they're capable of, because there are 4 crews of a not dissimilar standard, a lot of experience in this field. So today's the day when we hope to see a strong performance.
Times in heats are not necessarily a great guide, because once the race is settled, crews tend to ease off. But the first repechage was won here in about 37 seconds faster than Great Britain's time in their heat.
Yes, we have got, of course, in perfect conditions today, and there was quite a stiff headwind during that race. But there are no slow crews in this particular heat.
Great Britain in the white boat at the top. This is Spain. In the bow, Fernando Clement, be 38 years of age tomorrow. 1 minute 27 the time at the 500-meter mark. Britain in 3rd place behind Austria and Ireland. And if they can drop Spain, that will do.
Yes, the Irish crew's come on very well this year. Here's the British crew.
David Lemon, Jim McNiven, Tom Kay and Ben Helm. 3 from Notts County and Helm from London Rowing Club.
Yeah, that was looking good. Their problem has really been holding good technique under pressure. They're 4 very strong athletes drawn from our recent gold and silver medal 8s. The problem has been the blend. Other countries have used similar blends and have been slightly more successful. They have made finals through the regatta season, and that's been good news. It just hasn't really quite given them all we want. That's Spain.
Spain in lane 4, at the back of the field at the moment, which is being led by Ireland. These are the Austrians. 2 in the stern, very experienced. Christoph Schmelzer and Gernot Federbauer. Federbauer, 3 times a world champion. We're coming to 1,000 metres in the second repechage of the men's lightweight coxless fours. Ireland have gone through in 1st place. Great Britain in lane 1 on the far side of the course 2nd. Austria 3rd. Not very much between those 3, and 3 will qualify for the semi-final. Spain are the other crew in this race, and they're not out of it. They've got some work to do.
This is a satisfactory position. We've got the buffer of being 2nd rather than 3rd, but it's still uncomfortably close, and there's much to race for. The Irish crew are the crew to watch here. They've done very well during the season. Good performances in Duisburg and Germany. 3 drawn from the Neptune Club originally.
Irish only have 2 crews here, and they were a little bit unlucky earlier today that their lightweight double went out in a very hotly contested repechage.
Spain again, fighting to get back on terms.
Clement just taking a glance across the course to see what's to be done. He's still overlapping the British and the Austrian fours. And Ireland continue to lead.
You know, I think there's going to be a real scrap in this 3rd quarter. There's everything to play for still here. This race is not sewn up, and the Spaniards are really not going to want to go out. Such is the standard of this lightweight event. It's the first lightweight fours event in the Olympics.
500 metres to go. This is the second repechage of the men's lightweight coxless fours. Great Britain are in lane 1 on the far side. Ireland are making the pace. Austria are 2nd, Great Britain are 3rd. Spain are pressing them. 2.5 seconds between Britain and Spain.
Now Britain's got to watch out. They slipped back one place during that last 250, and we're at full extension now, 40 strokes a minute. There can't be a great deal of room now, so they've really got to keep the pressure on. But they've still got just about on the length from the Spaniards. If they can hold that, they'll be all right.
Camera angles here have been deceptive from time to time, but the last time we saw the race just then was a pretty accurate reflection, and they had about 3/4 of a length over the Spaniards. The Spaniards are coming back at them, though. It's not much more than half a length.
And the Spanish are beginning to close. Britain's got to hold together. They've got to keep their technique moving together. There's a tendency for them to not keep the cohesion, which is so vital in these closing stages of the races.
Ireland are going to be all right. Holland, Lynch, Maxwell and O'Connor setting the pace. They've now got just about 100 metres, maybe less to go. It's Ireland from Austria, and between Britain and Spain it is very tight, and the angle there is deceptive, and we'll need to see them more squarely on to know whether Britain are going to make this. That is very deceptive. Don't take too much from that. Ireland are certainly leading. The Austrians are second, and it's going to be very tight for the third qualifying place. I think Britain are going to get it. They're going to get second. Britain came through very strongly in the last 7,500 metres, and that was a fine finish from Britain. They have gone through to the semi-final in company with Ireland and Austria. Good performance.
Yeah. Brilliant start then. Tom got caught as the boat went over onto his side. It kept rolling for about another 10 strokes after that, but we sort of got it back together again, but it still wasn't as good as a setup off the start, because got off the start, thought, hello, here we go.
Yeah. It looked very composed though in the middle. I mean, that middle 1,000 looked very, very composed, and then there was a bit of a rush at the end.
I think if we'd gone for too much there in terms of rate, we need to make sure we got over the line first. That's the most important thing. Yeah. So that's what we did.
Apart from the shipwreck, did it go according to plan?
Not really, no. I mean, that's sort of put a little spanner in the works, but we seem to crawl our way back out of it. Just not very happy about that, but I don't know where they have a second after all.
Were you expecting the Irish to be that quick then?
Yeah, we were. I think on the basis of the way we'd started, though, I thought we were going to start cruising through them. And we were sitting there right on their stern the whole way. I think we've been level with them. Would have worked off each other and moved away from the Austrians.